There's nothing really more soul-crushing than something you loved from your childhood not living up to that expectation. Sure, there's probably other things like, you know, war and poverty and beheadings, but for me, it's a childhood cartoon not living up to the standards that I have bestowed upon it through nostalgic haze of member berries. And that's kind of the case with Beast Wars. Released in 1996, I never got to watch a ton of the show growing up. It was more or less I had a lot of the toys, especially like the McDonald's Beast Wars toys. And so I've always had like a fond memory of that. I think there's a video game of it too. It's like maybe like a fighting game or something, or am I like confusing that with Primal Rage? I don't know. But regardless, I always had fond memories of Beast Wars because it was Transformers, but animals. So it's cooler. Like, who doesn't like animals over cars? So when I was in Half Price Books and I found 2 VHS copies of Beast Wars on VHS tape, obviously, I guess, I had to pick them up because I was like, all right, cool, it's time to relive childhood. Now, going into these, I thought these were actually like movies, because they have a runtime of like an hour and 45 minutes. One of them's even like a feature-length adventure. No, these are collections of episodes from the show, and they have no rhyme or reason, really. I guess with Beastie's Escape, the theme is they escape from something. I guess that's what the theme is. But for the other one, like, I guess it's just episodes that run up to an hour 45, and they were like, yep, we can ship this off. Now, the Beast Wars feature film, if you will, is 5 episodes basically smushed together where we get kind of introduced to what's going on in the story. The story is basically when the Autobots and the Decepticons are fighting in space, they crash land on this planet where they use their scan, that they normally like pick up cards and stuff, to find their fursonas, if you will. This is a bunch of furries. That planet, though, happens to be an abundance of energons, which is the thing that they're always after. And now the Autobots become the Maximals, and the Decepticons become the Predacons. What a terrible name. And this is pretty much the origins of the Beast Wars. Optimus Prime's like, Beast Wars! And Megatron becomes a T-Rex in this show, which is hilarious because, like, yeah, T-Rexes are big and scary, right? But normally when you see a T-Rex, they don't use their little arms. However, Megatron uses his little arms all the time, and it undermines him as a threat so much because it's so goofy looking. Yes. Also, he says, yes, like a bajillion times. Like, after every sentence, he has to go, yes.
I like you, pussycat. Yes.
It's like, what is going on here? He's also like the worst villain of all time because basically we watched 10 episodes in these 2 tapes, and he does nothing every episode. The most damage he ever causes, he bites Optimus Prime's leg, and like that's it. Like, he gets taken out so easy constantly, and like Dinobot's like, dude, I'm out of here. I'm taking over the Predacons. You suck, or I'm leaving, basically. And Megatron's like, you'll step down for me. And then he has another character take out Dinobot, and it's like, he doesn't do anything. There's an episode where the pterodactyl thing. Good morning, everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. We are playing Hammer Time, baby. It's time. It's time. It's better time. We're playing some Hammer Time. This was submitted by Sarah Dimmers. Who I'm saying that name right. Who has this really fun Hammer Time. Now, Darius also has a mono red version that we can look at in the future as well. But I picked this one because she had submitted it earlier than the mono red version. But we're going to take a look at this. I'm just going to say right now, I feel like Barbatterfish should probably be in this list, but I'm going to run it as is first, and then we can look at Barbatterfish. So what do we got going on here? Well, we're a Borors deck running Ancient Dens, Great Furnaces, 6 Mountains, and Rustvale Bridge is our lands, our 18 land count. And we're kind of like Kennel Fiend in a way where we are dumping down equipment, making huge dudes, and then just attacking for game. So before we talk about the equipment, let's look at our creatures that we're equipping here. We have 4 Champion of the Flame. This is a 2-drop 1/1 with trample that when it gets when an aurora or equipment is attached to it, it gets +2/+2 for each attached to it. So it has that built-in what's the 1-drop enchantment that Boggles runs? Ethereal Armor. It's got like a built-in Ethereal Armor. It looks more like Axe Time and Pauper version. Yeah. A little bit. So any equipment we put onto this thing, it gets huge quick. We also have Seeker of the Way, Prowess, which is just really good. Whenever you cast on a creature spell, it also gains lifelink, so just a good creature overall. We also have Goblin Javelier, that is kind of the same thing as Champion of the Flame, but a little bit different. It gets +2/+0 for each equipment attached to it, but it does grow, and it also has Trample. What's up, Bull? Mateus, White Lotus, Pigeon. I hope I said hi to everybody when we started this off. We can work on the name later. This would be a cool one. Yeah, the name doesn't matter. This is just going to be a cool list. It's just fun because like every deck I played this week in Pauper is like, this is like a Pauper version of a pre-existing modern deck, which is why every name this week has been like whatever in Pauper ? What? Well, crazy. Then for our last creature, we also have Kite Scale Apprentice. As long as it's equipped, it gets +1/+1 and has flying. Now let's talk about our equipments. We have Great Axe, which is a 1-drop equipped creature, gets +4/+0. Equip 5, which is a hefty equip cost, but we'll talk about that in a minute. We have Leather Armor, a 2 of Leather Armor, which is a 1-drop 0 equipped ability, but creature gets +0/+1 and has Ward of 1, which isn't, Ward 1 isn't that exciting, but the +0/+1 is kind of exciting because it helps our Champion of the Flame and Goblin Javelier and potentially Kite Scale from being out of like board wiper territory. We also have Utility Knife. When it enters the battlefield, you attach it to a target creature. It gets +1/+1. Equip cost of 3 is not very exciting, but the fact it auto equips is really cool. We also have Resolute Strike. Target creature gets +2/+2 until a turn. If it's a warrior creature, you may attach an equipment to it. So the thing is Seeker of the Way and Champion and Goblin Javelier are all warrior creatures. So if we have a Great Axe on the field, we can just Resolute Strike and equip it. We can also use Resolute Strike to save one of our dorks, potentially. So it's there. It could also push in some damage, but more often than not, we're getting Great Axe or one of our other equipments that may be dead in the water equipped to a creature for cheap. So that's kind of what we're doing here. 4 Gal Blast because we're running plenty of artifacts to run it. 4 Mirian Bane Splitters. This is our last equipment of the deck. It's a 1-drop with Flash. Enters the battlefield, attached to target creature. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Pretty good for 1. So really it's a +4 for Champion, a +4 for Goblin Javelier, a +3 for Kite Scale, a +3 for Seeker of the Way for 1. Pretty good. Apostle's Blessing to protect our creatures. Again, we are kind of like a comboing off Kennel Fiend deck. Reckless Impulse, Rin Resolve to dig for cards. I feel like one of these playsets should probably be Barb Batterfist. We'll talk about that after a couple games, see how we feel. And 1 Tamir Battle Rage to punch in damage and win out of nowhere. Sideboard wise, we have 3 Journey to Nowheres to deal with problematic creatures, 2 Lone Missionaries for burn, 3 In the Festivities to clean off dorky creatures, 2 Gorilla Shamans for affinity artifact matchups, 3 Red Elemental Blast for the counter matchup, and 2 Silk Spider Nets for the board wipers. So that's what we got going on here. We could also bring in Silk against burn too if we wanted to. That's what I got going on here. So let's play some games. Let's see how this does here. Super excited. If you don't know though, if you're not privy to what was going on earlier today, I was streaming on Twitch for my movie channel. I'm going through cataloging and curating my entire movie collection every Thursday at 8 a.m. If things change, I will make an announcement over on the movie channel. This hand is not like super duper exciting, but with Reckless Impulse, I'm going to keep. I feel like we want to have... Okay, they're red. We want to have some kind of backup for this Champion of the Flame here. We get another land. It's probably not very good. This might have been too land heavy of a hand to keep. The problem is, are you running Ragavan by any chance? I wish. The problem is like I'm not familiar with this deck, so for us to like run it, for us to like, you know, when you're not familiar with a deck, you are pretty much just like figuring out how to play the deck. So you're not sure like what hands are mulliganing, you know? So the equipment monkey. Oh, no. I know what you're talking about. No, we're not. This is in the Discord, David. This is the list Sarah has on her Mox field, which has not got the monkey or anything in it. I'm wondering maybe we need to go up to 12 equipments. Let's see how it runs first, obviously. What's your opinion, White Lotus? I know you're good with cards distribution. Yeah, there's been like a pretty hefty discussion on the thread that this has been attached to. I say we just play cards from our hand here. Kite Skill. Galve their face. Because we're going to lose it if we don't. And then just play Ethereal Armor. I mean, Leather Armor. It's equip 0, so why not equip it? Sarah's a great list here. Yeah, I mean, the list is really cool. Yeah, for sure. But I am curious to see like how it runs. Didn't get to see it. Been busy lately. Check out thread. Yeah, no worries. Aha, you got to pay 2 for that. Mateus, I test looting and recommission pack on this deck list. I mean, recommission's obviously really good. For sure. Faux show. They got another lightning bolt here. Yep. Oh, hold on. I gotta let this go first. We could have saved that one, but I'm just gonna do this instead. Maybe I should have saved it. I can only activate that once each turn. Dang it, I didn't read that. Alright, playing this badly. Zuck, I'm assuming is how you say that. Boots of Speed is neat in this one. Ardent Recruit and O'Rourke Sun Chaser are as good as well, as they've got Metalcraft, so you can pump warriors with EQ. Those two grow through Metalcraft. Looting enables strands protection. True. Lotus would condemn their use of burn on your creatures if they had options. Yeah, so the thing is, like, this is my first time ever playing the deck, and I'm not, like, super familiar with, like, the deck that much. So, obviously, I'm not going to play this very well, and obviously, there's a million cards. There's a million cards we can use, you know what I mean? But 10 is more than sufficient. The deck is almost a 1-1 ratio of creature to equipment currently. With 8 rec on the deck, 10 is fine. Bigger issue is getting creatures to stick. Yep. So this is the Izzet Terror deck. Okay. They do have Cast into Fire too. Damn. They pick up Cast to Fire. Yeah, only 12 creatures, didn't notice. Yeah. I should have played this mountain. Not playing very well, not paying attention very much this first game. I need to tighten up after this game. Also, David, if you wanted to get in a game with that mono black deck, we can jump in after this game if you want. But yeah, for anybody watching over on Twitch, and I'll be uploading the VOD on my movie channel. Links are all in the description down below. You can watch me go through this massive wall of movies plus all the other stuff. So it's going to be a little while. Another Resolute Strike. I think this game's about over. And also, anybody watching who's not already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing, turning on bell notification, let you know anytime I go live. It's a great way to help the channel. Also, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos go a long way. But if you want to support the channel even further, you can consider becoming a member. There's a link in the description to become a member, but I believe there's also something on the front screen there. And $1 a month gets you access to the community Discord server where this deck came from. And the community on Discord voted on me to play this deck. Love me some Simian Sling and Flare Husk. Yeah, Simian Sling, that's the monkey, the Ragavan monkey that I think is really cool. Yeah, we're probably just dead here. You also get access to the custom emotes, and we're close to unlocking another emote slot, so consider becoming a member if that sounds cool to you for $1. And your name is at the beginning and the end of the stream on a credit scroll. All right, let's just go to game 2. I done goofs. I played that really poorly. In this matchup, Journey to Nowhere seems okay. I think Spider Net is probably maybe better. Red Elemental Blast, obviously. We don't have any Graveyard Hate, which sucks. I'm going to bring in the Silk Spider Net here. Let's see if I can play this a little bit better. I'm going to cut down some of the Ren Resolves. I'm going to go out just a whole set of Ren Resolve and you get, hold on. Yeah, probably slow play the creatures if you have Apostle's Blessing in hand. Yeah, so the thing is, when I played that second, what I should have done was Apostle's Blessing that first Champion of the Flame to get the ward onto it. Is probably what I should have done. Although it didn't matter that much because they did have another burn spell to kill off the other one, but you know, it is what it is. And you get to feel like a movie producer when your name is displayed. Right on. If that's a cool benefit side, I didn't think about that, but yeah. You guys are kind of like producers, right? Gotta cut one more card out of this deck. Let's cut it Apostle's Blood. I'm kidding. I'm gonna cut a Resolute Strike. No, Resolute Strike could save a creature. I'm gonna cut maybe just a Great Axe. And Great Axe feels like a combo win. Alright, I am gonna cut a Great Axe. I like that. Finding ways to bring people in. Right? Join the fold. Yeah, this is a mulligan. I'm not in love with this because we don't have a creature. Well, we could find a creature off a Reckless Impulse. So I'm going to keep this and bottom the Great Furnace. Let's just throw down Leather Armor and yield through turn. Cast and Fire our lands will be brutal for sure. We get a land and a Javelier. Okay, and we have a way to protect the Javelier. A couple ways to protect a Javelier. We don't have a way to stop it from being counterspelled, though. Now, Resolute Strike prevents Lightning Bolt here. But we only have the one. So if they go to double bolt here, we only have one way to protect it. They don't. Okay, cool. I'd really like to have a second white source, though. Personally. Man, I really want to play the Seeker of the Way, but I really want to hold up the Resolute Strike. I've been noticing a lot more blue Izzet curve over blue black variant. I have it. Me personally, I've been noticing the inverse. Damn, I really want to play this Seeker of the Way. Damn. Instead Flash Axe. Yeah, I mean we can. My thing is if we play Seeker of the Way, they counter it, and then they can just bolt this Javelier, then we're hurting really bad. We play at different times. That is true. It's weird how like the meta just shifts depending on what time you play. Bane Splitter doesn't save it. Let's untap with Resolute Strike here. Cool. These are decks that I find really hard to play for me personally. Like these aren't like the strats I'm very good at, just as a heads up too. These aren't like the decks that I would say this is my specialty, you know what I mean? I feel like I have a hard time playing these kind of decks. It's like hot dogs. I know, and I have a hard time playing hot dogs. Infect, etc. For some reason, Infect, I can run Infect just fine. Maybe it's because I played the deck a bunch. Hot dogs I have a hard time with, and probably this style of deck I have a hard time with, just because like I have a hard time of knowing like when to go all in. Infect's a little simple to go all in. It's like, do I have the kill shot? Yes or no? You know what I mean? A little bit more simple. Ah, they did it. We did it. We did it, everybody. Yay. Yeah, it's a little bit more simple, like I think with Infect, because you're only getting to 10, maybe. You know what I mean? But also, like I said, I'm pretty familiar. This hand's pretty fairly okay. I'll keep. As a mono blue Curiosity Obsession player for a long time, I'm more ease with this type of deck, but I see why it feels a bit tricky to play. What I suck at playing is control. I feel like I'm good at control as long as it's black control. Like once you get into like counter spells, that's when I really suck because I don't know. It's like, is this the card I counter? You know what I mean? Whereas I feel like with I'm gonna Goblin Javelier here. No, I'm gonna Reckless Impulse. Try to find some equipments here. Resolute Strike's not that impressive. Like black control or like graveyard strategies are like my thing, or just straight up aggro, like mono green aggro. Let's just turn creatures sideways. Some pilots fly fly loopy loops. Other pilots fly upside down. Hello, there's no way to fly. Just each plane flies differently. Very true. And that's what I'm saying. Like for some reason, like Infect, yeah, brain functions there. Oh, I wanted this land. I played the wrong land. Dang. All right, see, I'm playing a little bit poorly here. I wanted that land. Let's just go down Seeker of the Way. If they want a Lightning Bolt Seeker of the Way, that's fine. Alright, now we keep up Red Elemental Blast. Counters you need lots more meta knowledge. Do I want to save this Seeker of the Way? I don't think I do. I think I'm fine with this. Counters you need a lot more meta knowledge with decks like Mono Black Control. I feel like you need a very good understanding of your own list and flow of the game. That's the way I kind of feel too a little bit. Do you have any commander deck lists? No, I'm not a commander player. Our community don't really have any commander deck lists. Although, like, I'm not opposed to people getting in the community Discord and posting commander deck, like if I can speak, the deck lists that are in there are not just like, are not Pauper only exclusiveness. Like, we can definitely play other ones. You know what I mean? I can tell you I don't have, money, but I do. What I do have is a very particular set of skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills might make me a nightmare for people like you. Pauper players mono. Taken's a good movie. Taken 2 is like an okay sequel, then Taken 3 is garbage. Taken's good. I think I have 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. I know I have 1 and 2. I don't know if I have 3. I also don't know if they're on the shelves or not. They're not on the shelves, so they must be in a binder. Direct quote from OG Taken. Yep. But yeah, like on the Discord community, like if you guys want to join, promote that again. It's definitely there. An impulse for a land here. Commander is an insane format, but I definitely do not have the time to get into it. I played a lot of Izzet Artifact like 5 years ago, and that's it. Sure. Whatever. The games are always great. Very great, though. It's a very fun format. Yeah, it's just not for me. I don't like Magic as a multiplayer game. I like it as a one-on-one game. And then I'm also not a big fan of the 100-card variant deck. I like to have like my play sets and stuff. Movie unrecommendation: Ginger Snaps, a low budget comedian horror. Ginger Snaps has been on my like watch list forever now. Like a really long time. It's been on my watch list. See, they have it. I love Tiny Leaders. Never heard of Tiny Leaders. Double Bolt is super rude. Never heard of it though. Have you watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space? No, that's another one that's on my watch list. I want to though. In the Discord, we'd probably be more akin to playing Pauper EDH, if anything, but even then, it's hard to get into. That's what I think. Like in the Discord, like under the deck list tab, like, I should probably just make another one for different formats. But like, I'm totally like open to there just being other formats in there. You know what I mean? Ginger Snaps was filmed at my grandpa's cabin in part. No shit, really? That's awesome. It's like a werewolf movie, isn't it? Say it's been on my watch list for quite a while. I think we lose this. I've played too poorly. The equip costs 3. And they picked up Cast into Fire. Alright, I'm just going to a different game. Yeah, played that really badly. Oh, David, did you want to get into the game? Dang it, I just joined on autopilot mode there. Shoot. Sorry, David. Did you want to join into the game? Here, I'll just back out. Let me, I'm sorry. I feel bad. I keep closing out on person. Let me do a buddies only here. Let me log in. Anything might even played against? I don't care. Play wherever you want. I was curious about that mono black reanimator though. Oh shoot, Satan Raken jumped in. Okay then. Alright, David, you get next. Alright, David, you get next. I feel bad about bouncing out of Satan Raken. I can wait. Let's go. Mulligan here. Then can't pass Kelly Kaz. I'm gonna reluctantly keep this and hope we find a creature off this rune resolve, and probably just bottom the Great Axe. Vault Whispers in passing. That's scary. Pass. Callie should know that I'm not on Mono Red Burn, right? They're on Cycle Storm. Ew. Now, Callie, if he starts to go off, I'll just scoop because I know he knows if he has it. You know what I mean? They probably don't have removal, right? So I'm probably fine to just play this champion tonight. But I think I'm going to go with Room Resolve. I would wait. He has a different take. That is true. He is a wild man. I don't think it's Sock Cycle Storm. Might not be. Let's find out. See what's going on here. Might be doing something unique to Cycle Storm, like maybe an aggro variant like Death Touch guy. Well, there's the troll. This looks very similar to the last time I played the... I don't know why I'm not yielding through turn. Blood Celebrant. Let's reanimate. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I'm just gonna ask him, like, you got it here? I'm just... We don't have any graveyard hate either. It's not deterministic. Okay. So he feels like he could still whiff, so probably though. Surprisingly cool. There are surprisingly cool combos in Pauper. Yeah, this isn't one I would say is a cool one, but I personally just find this to be really boring. The Cycle Storm, but I think they're just straight. Yeah, they're just straight Cycle Storm. What Kali's doing here. But he's not. Okay, there's Songs of the Damned. Like, he's not like 100% there. This deck is instantly called Solitaire for a reason. Yeah, no shit. Walls is cooler. Walls is okay. I mean, in terms of like the infinite combo decks, like I like Ultratron a lot. Ultratron's the one I like the most. Which Callie is famous for playing. But David, we'll me and you'll go next round. I'll do buddies only queue. I just wasn't expecting Satan to pop in so quickly. I was gonna tell him, let me know when you got it. That's what I told him. Ultra Torex cat food Tron. Well, I was gonna say Ultra wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. I've got it, LO, show me. We didn't say he's got it yet, so I'm curious. He's got to be damn near close to it though. But yeah, the cat cow combo is also really cool. I was talking about just straight up regular Ultratron, but yeah, the cat cow combo is really sick too. I just want to see what their mana's at. Knowing him, he probably has like some kind of bigger storm card. He likes storm a lot. Okay, I don't think I can fizzle now. All right. I'll give him that. Turn 3 kill. So, we don't have anything to deal with. We don't have any way to deal with it, so we'll just run it back. I feel like we probably should have like a Tormod script or something. But I think our plan is we're trying to win quicker than that. I think is what the plan is. Oh, mulligan. Okay, this is a keep. We need a mulligan, I think, for a creature. Keep this. Bottom one of the mountains. I'm going to reluctantly keep the Great Axe in case we top deck the Warrior card. Anything to do with Bartered Cal's great. Just such a silly card. Yeah, exactly. I haven't played it with like the updated list that Callie posted the other day. I haven't played that version of it yet. I want to really badly though. Another Reckless. I love the troll. The troll's so cool. Him and his pixel arts. Him and his pixel arts. Is Great Axe the Pauper Hammer? Yeah, kinda. Pretty much. I mean, because it's like a +6 for all of our other creatures. Dang, always Reckless at the start of the turn after I play my second land, only because I've whiffed on 2 lands too many times. Yep. Oh, we finally got a... Let's go play our creatures here. The question is whether or not if we survive to next turn. To like just play cards, you know? We are a land away from being able to just harden onto this great axe, but I don't think we're going to be fast enough. We're on turn 4, and I'd be surprised they didn't have it. That is surprising. Run resolve here. Champion of the Fire and Galblast. I mean, we're kind of doing our thing here. They're at 2, so Street Wraith is turned off. So the Street Wraith is turned off. That could turn him into Fizzle range, I suppose. He killed himself. I like your style. He went with the self-destruction route there. Go out swinging. So, I mean, there's an argument for Red Elemental Blast just to stop mystical teachings, but it's not worth it. You need like a Red Elemental Blast that counters black spells. Gas. Seppuku, right? He went out with his honor held high. I do that shit sometimes too. It's like, I can't win. I'm just gonna go out on my own terms here. I'm in charge of my own fate. The plus 5 lives helps tax their combo. That is very true. Okay. Not like in love with this hand, but it's keepable. So let's keep it. We're going to lead next turn with Reckless. Try to hit another land and hope that we don't die. This is my destiny, not yours. There's a great movie about that called Harakiri. I've only seen the original, but Takashi Miike did a remake of it that I've heard's really good, but I've only seen the original from the 60s. If you're a fan of samurai movies, Defs recommend. Well, I would like to get a land here more than anything. I might have it this turn. Song of the Dam. No, another Dark Ritual. Look how fast he plays. It's amazing how fast he plays. Like, in all honesty, it's kind of something to look at. Okay, YouTube did not tell me when you went live. So, late to the party. No worries. You're here now, and that's all that matters. YouTube's notification bell, I think it's tricky sometimes, because I know Lotus has complained before about not being able to get the notification. Speaking of which, yeah, Lotus turned blue. That's what's up. YouTube doesn't give me a notification when people renew their membership for another month, which I find to be kind of weird. Like, why don't I get notified that? So I can celebrate it. Can't touch this. Yeah. Ingot Chewer. Rutro. Oh, wait, that's not good. When red coming? When is the red month? I know it's in there somewhere. Psycho Storm's got to pay payback because we thrashed it with 8 rack yesterday. Not Satan, but another person. We didn't thrash it either. They just whiffed their combo. What the hell is Kalika's on? The Psycho Storm deck. Membership levels. So at 6 months, it's like an orangish color. So I can add a red color if we want just straight red. But 6 months is what the orangish color is set at. You got it? I'm just gonna ask him. Another turn 3 kill. Think so. Jeez. No kidding. Give me a second, David, and we'll get a match together. Confessor is new meta. All right, David, it's going up. It's so bad. You you won't see this deck coming. All right, let's go, dude. Confessor, whenever I play discards, you may gain 1 life. That's pretty good. I wonder what the difference is in this list than Bryant Cook's versions. The Cycle Storm? I'm not sure. We have no creature, so I feel like this is probably a mulligan. We have no way to dig for a creature. We have a creature, but it's like the least exciting one. But I'm going to keep this. Arctic Tree Line. Boggles, let's go. Many Partings. Food. This is Abzan Cat. Oh, Glimmer Baron. Okay. I see you. I'm just going to get down artifacts. I should have played differently. I should have played Ancient in there instead of this mountain. Respect the Baron. Yeah, definitely. Are we going to get turn 3 again? I definitely feel like we need more creatures of some sort, like better creatures. Where's what's the Metalcraft 1-drop? Should just replace Kite Cell Apprentice altogether. Ardent Sunscape or whatever. Ardent Recruit, yeah. I think Ardent Recruit should come in. Watchdogs. Okay. That turns on Galblast. Lord of the Rings food deck, yeah. I room and board with metalcraft creatures. Yeah, I think the kite scale is not that impressive. I think the metalcraft dude would be better, especially if we're going to be playing these artifact lands, you know? I also think Barb Batterfish should be in this list. I don't know why it's not. In theory, we should have killed the Glimmer Baron before they made another food token. Let's go Bane Splitter here. What I'm kind of hoping is they like sacrifice a food and then we can Gal Blast in response. All right. Let's Gal Blast the Mushroom Dogs because he can just sacrifice 2 food tokens to put on the Glimmer Baron. What's up, Sarah? Oh, hi. Barbatterfist was not released when I made the list. I just never tested it. Right on. Go version uses Carpace Forger and Bramble Armor, possibly Rancor as well. I mean, yeah, there's that too. There's, like I said, there's like a million ways you could probably build this list for sure. Batterfist does indeed look good here. Yep, it does, doesn't it? I agree. I don't think we beat him this game. I think we were too slow. Actually, what I should have done was on that first many partings, I should have Gal Blasted the Glimmer Baron then. That's what I should have done. But if he don't kill us this turn or deals with our creature, we potentially can win. Well, probably just going to scoop here. All right. Sideboard, Journey to Nowhere can come in the festivities. Isn't that impressive? Gorilla Shaman's kind of cool to eat the food tokens. I don't think you could have. I don't think they could have. Hold on. I don't think you could. They had Glimmer and a food before you untap the red. I don't remember. I think I could have. Because I think it was because I Gal Blast and Mushroom Dogs, where they got another. They would have had one food token, which wouldn't have saved Glimmer. Glimmer would have died still. So I think I could have. But anyway, I'm bringing these in. I'm going down the Ren Resolves. There's too many Ren Resolve effects. In my opinion. And go down. I just go down one. I don't know. Great Axe is pretty good if we can actually land it. Let's go down one Reckless too. We got cards. I'll keep it. Like I said, Gorilla Shaman can clean up their food tokens, which is cool. Generous Int. Do they have late to dinner? I bet they have late to dinner. That's scary. This Goblin Javelier. Yeah, they probably have late to dinner. I don't know if you're watching this, David. If you're watching me or not while you're playing me, but if you are, I like this deck a lot. If you're not, then I texted you it in the chat. Instep, Bane Splitter. What's record so far? 0-2. We lost to Izzet Terror and Calicaz. We took a game from Calicaz, but Calicaz turned 3 us twice. Turned 3 us twice with good old fashioned with good old fashioned Cycle Storm. And we're down a game currently against David Royale on this really cool Selesnya token deck. Oh, that's annoying. I think I'm okay with this. We have trample damage. Stay golden pony boy, right? But yeah, Psycho Storm was crazy. I mean, he turned 3 twice. Game 1 and Game 3 turned 3'd. Got him on Game 2 though. I'm starting to learn this deck a little bit better. I will say against the Izzet Terror deck, I played really poorly. I wouldn't say I'm playing super duper great right now, but we are trying here. Damn it. Should have held up. Just clip 3. Yeah, should have held up. Shaman beats, let's go. Yo, peep this monkey. We're trying here. Gingerbread cabin. Creates a food token. Earthling farmer. Creates a food token. Hits us for 7 here. Champion of the Flame. And then I'm going to pass. Problem is we can't destroy his food tokens in response. But we might be able to get a punch-in kill here. We're going to chump with Gorilla Shaman. Depending on what we draw, we might be able to... Well, dang. I mean, it's going to force him to sacrifice it now, but he won't get the +1/+1, I don't think, off the farmer. Maybe. Okay, cool. I actually don't have a reason to block here. I don't think. Okay. Seven, 6. So not quite. He didn't jump. Alright, we got there. He didn't chump. Alright, just run it back. I like David's deck a lot. I'm gonna keep. I'm not in love with this hand though, but I'm gonna keep it. Turn 1 Glimmer Baron. No! He said thanks. Damn it. Oh, he's gonna be... That's so nice. He yielded through the turn as well. It's so nice of him to do that. I had this open. See, what happened was I had this open to yield through their turn, and he had already passed his turn, so, and I still had this open, so when I hit yield, I just yielded through my turn. Imagine doing that in real life, right? Pass. Wait, damn it! I'm gonna get down Seeker of the Way. Is what I want to do this turn. Gal Blast would be a good draw. Many partings. Golden Egg. I did not mean to say that. I did not mean to say it fast. Take it back, take it back. Take backsies. Imagine Magic players having a real life. It doesn't exist. What are you talking about? You're crazy. Glimmer Baron's the scarier card for sure. But also like a 4/4, you know what I mean? Just attack you for 3. Just gonna throw down Gorilla Shaman. Gorilla Shaman's at the point it's not gonna be very useful because they have like the Glimmer Baron and stuff. I'm not sure which to hit there with Blast. I think the dog is correct there. It feels like it, but also feels wrong, you know? East Farthering Farmer. I like this card. Well, this prevents it from getting an extra point of damage in, so I feel like it's like worth it. You know what I mean? Let's get another Gal Blast. Nope. I guess there's an argument for keeping up a land there to destroy any food tokens. It's interesting to see Glimmer Barons and Pauper. I've been trying to make them work in token decks for a while now. See? Yeah, I like Glimmer Baron. I think Glimmer Baron's cool. It was fun in draft. Oh, I bet it would be. This is probably its home though, right? The token deck, I would say, is probably its home. No! Oh my god. Oh. I gotta take a second. I forgot it's non-creature. I will have to explain after this match. Oh boy. I will explain that after this match. It's not worth explaining now. Oh boy. That was a thing I did. I'm not proud of myself. Oh, I feel your pain there. Yeah. I think if you were watching, you probably knew what happened there, but that was really stupid. Oof. Next time, pay with a bridge. No shit. Oh. Let's just try to kill one of these. I just want to try to pump Secret away. The ultimate flex move. I'm so confident I'm going to win. I'm going to kill my own lands to help you out, right? That'd be funny. Hoping they don't have a flick effect here. They very well could. They sack. They could double sack Gingerbrew or Limboss, and I'd be kind of okay with that. Or they just have the sack effect. Sure. That was kind of a blowout. Damn, that's pretty good. The Pegasus. Um, Mickey Hill's paid actor. Taking the moment to breathe was absolutely the best thing you could have done right there. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go, what did I just do? Desperation gain 3. Well, let's make them sack Limboss. The problem is we're not finding any of our equipments, which is not good for us. I don't know why they didn't attack with the Glimmer Barons there. Just be conservative, I guess. Be my guess. Limbass V2, Jeezy Pete's. Holy smokes. Well, I'm going to attack these limb bosses. The brute that could. No kidding. Heart of the cards. No what? A stupid little heart covering up our chat here. No bad cards in my grandpa's deck. Might as well. I mean, what else am I going to do? I swear. I told him, I swear there's equipments in this deck. I don't know where they're at, but they exist. For sure. Somewhere. Problem is, like, we not only do we need the equipments, but we need multiple of them. You need Ragavan? LOL. No kidding. Any equipment, I'm dead. Doubtful. Doubtful there, David. This has been a game of up and downs. That's for sure. Forge Cavalier, 4 Champion, 4 Simeon Sling, 4 Ardent Recruit, 4 Battle Blasts. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the Ardent Recruit should come in. We'll take a look at Simeon Sling for sure. I'm doing this just to gain life. Oh, turn off auto yields. All right. Come on. Where are any of our equipments? This is crazy. This has been a wild game 3. That's to say the least. Core Skyfisher. Blink the Limb Boss. Finally. What's up, Bragamuffin? How's it going at all? How's it going all? Well, we're 0-2, looking to be 0-3. Lost to Izzet Terror. Lost to Cycle Storm. Cycle Storm hit us twice. Cycle Storm hit us twice. This might stop him from attacking with Glimmer Baron here. I don't know. But I've also been playing very, very poorly. I literally blew up one of my own lands this game. I skipped through my turn this game. Which David was super nice to allow us the chance to skip to catch up a little bit. But it's too late. We've drawn like none of our equipments this game. Hardcast Generosant. I play this deck in paper, so it's much better in mono red. Is it? I'm just gonna scoop to that. Oh, rough. Generosant looks like coffin nail. Well, definitely. Well, I mean, could we have found a? Could we have found a? Oh wait, hold on. Leave match. I want to. We have Ardent. We have the Ardents here. Sarah, white was originally used for Great Axe and Resolute Strike combo, which is cool if we can pull it off. I feel like we're missing, like... Do I not have Ardent Recruit? Yeah, GG's, David. So, on that... So, turn 1, on game 3, when I skipped my turn, I went to yield through your opening turn, and you had already passed. So, like, by the time I clicked yield through turn, apparently it was my upkeep, so I just yielded through my turn. Whoops. So, that was happened there. You're going to need Ardent Recruit for my decks. True. I'm surprised I don't have it already. Like, that's the weird part. Like, why don't I have this already? And then, let me look at the monkeys. You didn't draw any of your 8 Wrens or Reckless? Not that game we didn't. And then also, when I targeted my land, so I thought with Gorilla Shaman I could target Gingerbrute, not realizing it's non-creature artifact because I only read parts of cards. I'm really bad about that. So he sided most of... Oh, that is true. We did side out a bunch of them, didn't we? I forgot about that. We sided that out. So when I went to target, not only did I incorrectly sequence the clicking there, which is why it targeted my land and I lost the land, because I went to I don't know. I can't remember the exact steps I went through there, but it was like just really bad sequencing of stepping there, but also not paying attention that it's non-creature artifact also didn't help me either. Don't sideboard out card draw. Well, I think it's too much card draw, personally. Ardent Recruit. What's the Simian? What's the Simian card? Simian Sling. Let me get these cards ordered over and we'll do one more. But yeah, so I sequenced it really badly and also getting punished for not reading cards. But thank you, David, for allowing me to catch up through that misclick. I really appreciate it. And then we drew none of our equipment cards. Like literally none of them. Abysmal Prosecutor is really good when you don't need cards. What's that one? Abyssal Persecutor. What the fuck did I say? What did I say the first time there? Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I think it was a buddy of mine had a mono black deck that ran that. That could be a fun little combo. Good games anyways, but we flooded hard, and that's taking into consideration I'm running 16 lands. Yeah, no kidding. You said Abysmal Prosecutor. Blazing Crescendo is replacing Reckless Impulse on my updated list. Let me see what that is. Hold on, I got a trade card hoarder. I don't want to leave this bot up and running forever. Yeah, David, that deck was super sweet though. I like that Glimmer Baron food deck. Like, how's it been running for you? Are you still working on your cat tribalist Gates deck? I think so. Target creature gets +3/+1 till end of turn. Exile top card of your library until end of turn. You may play that card. Yeah, that could be pretty good. Barbed Battlefist or no? Yeah, Barbed Battlefish should come in. I also still like Greatsword here. You're my only win so far. That's what's up. Do I not have Ancestral Blade? What is going on here? Thought I ordered that. I have Durian Blade. Human Warrior. Goblin Warrior. Battlefish. Let me look real quick. What's the new cards we just got? There's Batterfist. Batterfist should come into the deck. Ardent. Add to deck. Nope, wrong one. Wrong Ardent there. And what's the last one? Simeon. Oh, Simon, really? Reset search filters? No. Check out stuff. Yeah, Sweatworks Brawler is really cool. I've played another list that's ran it. Whenever a Simeon Sling or equipped creature becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to defending player. +1/+1, reconfigure 2. Simon. Right? So let me look real quick before we bring in the Simeon. I like the Great Axe combo there. I think Kite Cell Apprentice should go out for Ardent Recruit. I like Barbed Batterfist as a 4 of. I'm going to go down on some of the Ren Resolve effects. I like card draw, but I don't know if we want that many. You know what I mean? I still like the sideboard for the most part. Revisit in a few. The cat gates. Has leather armor been good for you? It's a card in and of its own. Leather armor seems like to be one of the better equipments, honestly. I wonder if this Great Axe combo just isn't worth it. Like, it's cool, but we barely got to fire it off, you know? It's like these 2 Great Axes could just be another leather armor and utility knife, which feels better. Should play 4 leather armors. That's what I'm thinking. Like, the Great Axe thing is cool. It's just not been, like, super duper impressive. You know what I mean? Human Soldier. So I'm going to go out the Great Axes here. And I still like the Resolute Strike, though. But maybe we go out the Resolute Strikes and go up. What if we go up 2 Ren Resolves? I'm going to try this. You can right-click the card and add to deck. Yeah, I know. I'm going to try this. Let's get into another game. All caps. Right-click the card and add to deck. I would just say, anybody in chat want to play? I'll do one more game before I got to get ready for work. Does anybody in chat want to do it? Do word effects stack? I believe so. I do believe so. Let's go, Torvis. Watching my baby camp, bro. No worries. Let's go, Taurus. I got it open for you, buddy. And now you become more and more mono red. That's why I ended up with mono red version. Yeah, Mattel, you're probably right. I like word stacks. Yes, right on. In Sarah's defense of the adding the white, I like the idea of the combo there a lot. It just didn't come up very often. You know what I mean? It just didn't come up very often. It's a cool effect. It is a cool effect. Are you talking about ward or like the combo there? Newest mtgo, not the fastest player. I gotta like talk to Callie again and be like, dude, how do you play that fast? Like, how do you click that fast? Like, I can't even move my hand that fast the way he plays. It's absurd. When we played him, like, he cycled through his whole deck in seconds, and it's like, how is that possible? I also like that combo, but probably less effective. But that combo makes hammer-like. Yeah, it makes it more hammer-like, and it makes it more explosive, but it's less consistent. Just talking word effects, not sure what the combo is. The combo was the Great Axe, which gives... So the combo was... Maybe. What was the name of that card? Hold on. Yeah, the axe is a +4/+0, has equip of 5, but it's a 1-drop. So it's kind of like hammer, right? Well, the thing that you do is you use a 1-drop card that if the target is a warrior, you can equip an equipment to it for free. And most of our pump dudes, most of our Kennel Fiend-esque creatures are warriors, so it equips onto it. Nifty. And it's a fun little combo, but it's not like super resilient. Not resilient, not super consistent is what I meant to say. Where you at, Torvis? Great Axe. There it is. It's a Great Axe, and then you use the white card. Accept friend request. It should be not buddies open, right? Hold, please. Where do you get a friend request? Your name's just Torvis, right? On here, player cannot be found. What's your name, Torvis? Resolute Strike, that's what it was, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you accept friend request. Buddies. Oh, we're trying to get set up here with Torvis. Do I have this open as buddies only? I've tried to Gates variant of the list, but so many tap lands was not worth something just getting pumped from great Gates lands. Yeah, I agree. I think you want to have faster mana base than that. Yeah, Taurus, what's your username? I don't know how like the buddy thing works on here. Also, I don't want to show off my buddy list to people because I have personal friends. I don't know if they want their username out there. I thought I turned off the buddies only. Here, Taurus, I'm just going to open up. Privacy is important. There, anyone can join Torvis. Jump in. And, okay, so it's Torvis_T. Alright, give me a second. Torvis _T. All right, now you should be on my buddy list, buddy. Nope, wrong thing again. All right. Mulligan. Keep this. I'm gonna bottom the Ancient Den and probably just the utility knife. Let's see what Torvis is cooking with today. Green black. Is this Gardens? Gardens is going to be terrifying for us. I'm not entirely sure how we beat Gardens. Let's lead it with leather armor and pass. Utility knife should be a named Switchblade. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? That'd be a cool name for it. This might not be foretelling. This might not be. I'm going to assume that's Packmate, but I'm going to assume this might not be what we think it is. Bar Batterfist, always yield. Just make it a little bit harder to kill. I mean, if they have chainers, they have chainers, right? I had to say something, didn't I? I had to open my fat mouth, didn't I? Well, let's hope they don't have chainers again. When you keep up Apostle's Blessing for like cast down or something. Or they have Chainers V2, we're just kind of done for. Also, Bard Batterfist is worth bringing in Chainers because it is a Chainers, you know, buffer a little bit. Gotta go. Try not to blow up your lands on the way parking lot. But seriously, good luck. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll catch you later, buddy. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll try not to sacrifice all of my cards off. Or like, do you just have Chainers again? That'd be kind of funny. Can we give it first strike? Let's top deck Gout Blast, maybe. Well, we have Ward 1. How did they... Should have made him pay the ward cost first. Probably would let them pay the... Okay, see? Hindsight. Hindsight's 20/40. Wrong land. Gal Blast that some bitch. Attack you for 6. Maybe we do need the Ren Resolves. We have 6 of them though, right? So much for that. Visionary, the vision is scary. Yeah, word is a timing thing. Yep. Well, we know that now. You know, we're learning, right? Problem is we're running out of gas. This doesn't like... This just feels like not as good of a version of... Now pay the word cost. Not as a good a version of hot dogs. That's what makes Ward even better in mtgo. No one knows how it works, right? Because it's not as explosive and the damage doesn't punch through as far. You know what I mean? Like hot dogs, you just kill them in one turn. Where this deck, like, you just kind of make a dumpy creature. Like pretty much champion is the creature you want because it's the powerhouse card. Speak of the devil. Well, unfortunately, we're probably gonna lose it because we don't have a good way to back up from Chainer's Edict. Our Batterfist is definitely worthwhile for this card, that's for sure. Garden Run's basically removal spells. Yeah, I know. It's just like the mono removal deck, which is not good for us. But yeah, like 9/6, ouch. Well, maybe. 9/6 with trample. Well, potentially it's gonna live. Potentially. Do we draw here? Gardens is a straight bad match. Yeah, Gardens feels like a pretty bad matchup for us, for sure. Can we get there with Gal Blast? Well, obviously, we're attacking. You need a second creature to just not get killed by Chainers. True. If you want to run Barb Batterfist, I would probably take the Javelier out since they're anti-synergy. That is true. They are kind of anti-synergy, but kill the Visionary. Yeah, I kind of have to agree, unfortunately. Prevent them from Chainers. I mean, they probably got a top deck of land, but we'll see what happens here. No, they just top deck a regular Chainers. Womp womp. Javeliers is still fine in the deck. Just don't equip it with Battle Fists or run Ancestral Blade. Yeah, I don't know. I like Batterfist in the deck a lot. The Javelier makes sense too to have it because it does the pumping. But now we're gonna run into the part where we just don't have any more creatures to play. Other armor allows you to equip the Javelier with Batterfist. That is true because we did that earlier. Owlbear. What? I've not seen Owlbear in this deck in a long time. Like an old school Gargari list. Pulse Morass. I was like, how the hell did they get up? Owlbear's 2022, right? Yep. Where's our like Ren effects? Where's our wreck effects? Try to dig for something. We're gonna lose though to this Owlbear. Can't find what do we bring for the removal? I mean for the backup in this. Like just Journey to Nowhere. Is that like all we have to bring in for this matchup? I think I got some of my eye. Yeah, if I would just bring in Journey to Nowhere. I need to get consistent lighting in this room. So I'm not just constantly playing with the fader as the sun gets brighter outside. Well, let's see what we top deck here. Probably nothing worthwhile. I want to steer clear from equipment with high equipment costs such as possible. That's true. We don't have an out here, so we might as well just scoop. I'm going to see what we top deck, though, but... Cram Sesh. Alright, I'm just going to scoop to that. Let's bring in the Journeys. That's all we really have to bring in. And let's go down. I don't even know what we cut to bring in Journey. Yeah, what do we even cut? That's a tough one. Batter Fist and Ancestral Blade both equipped for 1. Leather Armor is free equip. True. Yeah, what do we even equip here? I mean, cut here. I'm going to cut 1 Gavalier. Maybe just the utility knives. Right, like that. Alright, I'll keep this. It's not like the most super duper exciting hand, but we have a creature, we have Rin Resolve, we have Journey to Nowheres. So I think it's worth turn 2, Barb Batter Fist, and then go into Rin Resolve. Especially top decking another land there. I don't want to like give our land targets like a target for like sideboard removal, you know what I mean? Comes in the Cram Sesh. Also, Bull, I'll have to add you as a friend on Moto later. As a buddy. Batter Fist is 2 mana value to play and 1 to equip, but its saving grace is the creature it brings. Ancestral Blade is 3 to play and equip. You won't get to do that till turn 3 or 4. That is true. It's Ren Resolve here. Not complaining. Not that compelling equipment in my mind. A deck that wants to go fast. It's true. Wish we had a red source to get this Javelier down, but let's just get down Rustfell Bridge here. Attack for 3, and then we can Gavalier and armor next turn. What are they Cram Sesh for? Experimental Sciences? Must be a little hurt on mana here. We'll build up a little bit of protection from what's its face? You know, the card that does things. You know. I'm just gonna equip this now so the ward is there. Chainer's Edict. I was like, you know, the card that does the things that do the things that's not good for us. Oh, that card, yeah. You know, the card. Yep. Welp. Well, shit. Arms of Hadar coming in hot. All right. We draw another land. Well, we're going to have ways to deal with their creatures for ad nauseum. Was hoping you'd commit more. I don't have more, buddy. That was all I have. Well, yep, Blastoderm. Can't do anything with Shroud, so Trying to optimize my Izzet fairies at the moment. Sucks that Hydroblast, Pyroblast is so expensive. True. Very true. Barb Batterfist. Sure. I mean, yeah, we're not gonna beat the mono removal deck. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna happen. I don't play blue decks because I'm not gonna buy the blast. You need them versus burn. True. I've got them, but it took me a while to get them. I bought them over time. Once you have them, though, you can put them in everything. Should have grabbed this mountain, but it smells like an 04 coming with hammer time. Not my thing. I mean, they have to sacrifice the Blastoderm, I think, next turn, so there is that. Turn off auto yields. We can Gal Blast away the Visionary. I like this Blastoderm card. I've played against it before in the past. It's really cool. Play a lot of different decks, but blue just doesn't really scratch my card draw itch. Same. I'm not a big fan of blue either. I like my mono black a whole lot. Hey, we did it. We got a creature. A little late to the party, but we have it. So alright, yield through turn. Playing blue makes you feel like playing the game even more. Sure. Alright, so they're getting in with one more Blastoderm, and then they get to lose their Blastoderm. They have enough to flashback Chainers, though, so, like, you know, doesn't really matter. We needed, like, top deck, like, Champion or something this turn. It's like the Borors value deck. You just do so much more. Mountain. Alright. Recruiting again. Goodbye, Blastoderm. For the time being. But I'm assuming goodbye, Ardent Recruit. Ultisaur. Don't hit a Blastoderm, please. Praise the islands. They get a Visionary? Okay. Visionary is not as scary. Luis, I don't speak, I'm assuming Spanish, so I'm not sure. I know what amigo means, but... Oh, it's on war. Hey now. Hey now. Journey to Nowhere V2. Get rid of the Ultisaur. Gal Blast the Visionary. Barbatter Fist. Nice. I try. It's Porky G's. He says good deck. Oh, thank you. We have our own interpreter here, David. He's going to help us out. Also, sorry to confuse it with Spanish. So, I apologize to that. Quit killing our shit, dude. Stop. Very nice deck of yours, friend, he said. Yeah. Well, so we got the... Well, that's game. Well, they just flashback chainers, right? Perfect deck test against the Golgari would be Rebirth. We did it. Another 9-6. I try to keep my words aligned with the color pie. Well, they just flashback chainers here, and then we lose. So, GG's, Torvis. All right, you got it. GG's. All right, that was a rough 4 games. 0-4 with the deck. Definitely played very, very, very badly today. Played very, very badly. Let's talk about this real quick. This is one of those decks that's kind of all or nothing, but it doesn't quite hit the finish line. If that makes any sense. How rude killing yourself. Killing your stuff, right? I played very, very poorly. How rude. How dare our opponent interact with what we're doing? What's up, Torvis? Your deck is scary to look at. It could be scary. It's not enough for all or nothing. So yeah, that's what my problem is with it. Is it's not all enough. It's not enough for the all or nothing plan, right? So when you don't have enough for that all or nothing, it feels bad in a way. Now, again, I played this very poorly, so take it with a grain of salt. I played like garbage today. Fully aware of that. And I know Sarah's had some good runs with it. So, Sarah, if you're still here, I would love to know kind of your opinions a little bit. Have a little bit your opinion coming through. We can also talk about it in the Discord server. So what's going on here? Exactly why we can't... exactly why can't we all just get along and beat each other with sticks? True, right? Play creatures only. To be honest, would only... to be honest, would only find... hold on. This stupid little heart is covering... Would only find room for main deck 3 or 4 removal. I mean, we're running like the Gal Blast for main. So let's just talk about what's going on here. First off, then it would rock. Maybe. I do like... No, that's a red statement. I do like the idea here. I like the idea of playing the equipments, having the big dorks. I'm playtesting. I can get turn 3 wins. It is weak to Counterspell and Edicts. I think adding the Batter Fist for extra bodies will work. How? I mean, I guess you have like a hot turn 3 hand. I haven't seen it. And we only played 4 games, and like I said, I didn't play very well. We did eke a couple of wins in between, but not very often. I do like the Ardent Recruit over the Flyer, but I can also see where the evasiveness of the Flyer would be good. I can also see where Champion of the Flame, like, I feel like the games we've ran pretty good, we had Champion of the Flame, right? So, like, Champion of the Flame is kind of like a must-have. Seeker of the Way was also fairly good. Goblin Gavalier, I'm not as impressed with. It was kind of just a dorky little critter. It being X1 is what makes it kind of bad, in my opinion. And if I had a bigger butt, it would be a lot better. I did like the pump spell version better. I do feel like we kind of want the pump spell back. If we're going to be in white and not go mono red, you know what I mean? If we're going to stick in white, I like that. Apostle's Blessing is good. Doesn't work against chainers though, but it is good. The Ren resolves. I actually feel like you kind of need the Ren resolves in this deck. The more I played it, Goblin Javeliers. What was scary? I mean, I guess it's a 1-drop. Like that's cool. It can grow fast, but it's definitely the quicker card. But Champion is the card that gets huge, right? Champion, I feel like, is the better critter. Champion is the Kennel Fiend of the deck, right? We never got the Battle Rage, which stinks. I do feel like 6 to 8 is somewhere you want to be at the Ren effect, the resolve effects, the wreck effects. Needs more 1-mana pump equipment to make it worth it. Turn 1 Javelier into a 9/1. Turn 2 is pretty good. True. That's why I like Leather Armor. I think going up Leather Armor is good. Utility Knife is fine. Mirian Bane Splitter is one of the best equipments if we can find it. We got to be able to find it. Let's just add some Swift Spears and we'll win all the games. True. We could just play Swift Spear over Ardent Recruit and just go that route. That is something we could totally do. Honestly, like it probably wouldn't be bad. It might be worth it over the Ardent Recruit, honestly, to play Swift Spear. Dueling Rapier is just another Bane Splitter. I don't know, Julian. Champion is the only Pauper card with that effect. Well, I mean, the Gavalier has the same effect. It just doesn't get the +2 on the back end like Champion does. Like, they're essentially the same card, except for it doesn't have the back end pump. Bane Splitter replaced with Rapier. Where is that at? I need to look it up. Flash, when enters the battlefield, attaches to target creature control. Creature gets +2/+0. So it's the exact same thing, except for this has less of an equipment cost. The equip cost is cheaper on Miriam Bane Splitter. It's the exact same thing though. Maybe we just get rid of Utility Knife for it. Nick, no, I replaced the rapiers with... Oh, okay, I got you. What if we replace the Utility Knife with rapier? What are people's opinions on that? Replace Utility Knife with dueling. The flash ability I feel like is more relevant, and plus it's the +2/+0. But I get Utility Knife because it does give Gavalier a bit of a bigger butt. Always interesting to pop by your channel. Never thought about a deck like this. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Ragamuffin. That's the thing that I love about what I've been doing on YouTube is the community suggesting deck lists for me to play, because I've played some stuff I've never thought I would play before and had a blast with it, really. So I just want to thanks to the community, because the community has been awesome. In my opinion, replace the white cards with rapier. That is also a possibility. Utility Knife gives goblins more butt. That is also very true. I do feel like maybe mono red is better. I mean, Seek of the Way is nice because of the prowess lifelink. White also accesses some better sideboard tech, but also maybe we should just be mono red. Take out Ardent Recruit, put in Swift Spear, take out Seeker of the Way, put in something. You know what I mean? I do think Dueling Rapier, though, is probably a card worth having in this deck for sure. Like, I like the idea of this deck. So what I was saying was, the problem that I was facing is, so I talked about these decks being kind of tricky for me to like run through. Brawler, yeah, Brawler could be good as a red card, that's for sure. Brawler could replace Seeker of the Way. So the problem that I've had with like decks like this in the past, you could just play Kennel Fiend too, honestly, in the deck, because no, I think Kennel Fiend's instant or sorcery in it. It's not a non-creature spell, right? I have Kennel Fiend. Hold on. So my problem that, like I was saying, was like I've played Kennel Fiend in the past. Yeah, it's instant sorcery. I played Kennel Fiend in the past. I played Infect in the past. And the thing is, like, their whole thing is, like, you go all in, all or nothing at once, right? And you go right in. No way to use Synth card over Reckless Impulse and Rin Resolve. Just to make it even faster. You could probably play Synthesizer, because it also gives you a 2/2, which could be a buffer. So that's a card you could play, but I don't know, because, like, you only get the one card. You know what I mean? Where and Rin Resolve lets you play it next turn, so you could set up your turn. I don't know. You'd have to test it. Sarah says no. They probably have tested this a lot more. But like Infect and Kennel Fiend, the whole thing is like you just go all in on one turn and you kill them. You know what I mean? Where this deck, like, you can't really go all in on one turn. Like, you need like 2 turns kind of to kill. Like, you could probably do an all in 1 turn kill. But I feel like for the most part, like, it's hard to do it that way. So I would definitely want to play this again. I definitely think maybe trying a mono red version would be kind of cool in the future. We could try that, and just see how it runs, you know. But anyway, I want to thank you first off. Thank you, Sarah, for the deck suggestion. I really appreciate it. I like that red got extra draw from all those 3 cards, but of course you got to have the mana for the exile cards. There's an argument for replacing 4 Rin Resolves or Reckless with Blazing Crescendo. Makes more sense. Yeah, the Blazing Crescendo sounds better because it's a pump spell with a built-in effect like that. So, like, the Crescendo feels better. Very nice deck. Yep. Yeah, I like the deck. I didn't have much success with it. I did say going into it, I have a hard time with these decks. I really have to put in a lot of reps for me to feel, like, confident in my play paths here, like this deck. And sometimes, too, when I'm just pulling these lists off Discord or off comments or whatever to play, I'm figuring out the deck as we play. So, you know, obviously I can miss some lines and stuff like that. So, but I would be willing to play this again in the future. I definitely think there are some changes to be made for me. I think I would like to go more personally mono red. But I did like the deck. Just 0-4. I mean, what are you going to do against turn 3 Cycle Storm 2 games? You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I like Champion of the Flame is a really cool card. I like that card. I like what you can do with some of the deck. Thank you all for being so nice when the deck didn't perform well. Hey, first off, the pilot didn't perform very well today too. So, you know, it's not all on the deck. I played very poorly today. I'm willing to admit that. I mean, when you blow up your own lands and skip turns, and play right into removal perfectly, you know what I mean? Like, you can blame the pilot for the performance as well. But the deck is cool. Like, it plays a lot of cool cards. I like the idea here. I've always liked the idea of trying out Hammer Time too, like in Modern. So, like, it's like a different variation of that. So it's kind of cool. Thank you for the game and the cool stream, Mick. Well, thank you, Torvis, for the game as well. Very cool deck. Cheers for the stream as always. Yep, so I'm going to have to get ready to go. Thank you all for hanging out. Before everybody bounces, though, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, turning on the bell notification, let you be notified anytime I go live. I don't really have a set streaming schedule. I typically start around 10 to 10:30 a.m., but it obviously varies. So having the notifications turned on will hopefully, doesn't seem like it always does, will hopefully let you be notified anytime I go live. Liking, commenting, sharing the videos all go a long way in helping as well. If you want to support the channel even further, you can consider becoming a member. There's a link in the description down below. $1 a month gets you access to the community Discord server where a lot of these deck lists come from, as well as allow you to post your own deck list. There's typically a lot of chatter in the forums on the deck lists of like suggestions and helping as a community kind of build these decks, and hopefully the changes can help whoever's piloting the deck succeed a little bit. Gonna tinker with the mono red list time. until next time, that'd be awesome, Ragamuffin. I'd be curious to see it. As well, there's other perks for $1 a month, but it also helps me out a lot. So consider becoming a member if you aren't already. And also, if you want to see me go through cataloging and curating this movie collection that sits behind me, you can follow me on Twitch. There's a link in the description down below. I'm planning on doing it at Thursdays in the morning, like I did earlier this morning, and then uploading it later to my movie channel, also linked down in the description. And if you just want to hear me talk about movies and stuff, or some of the other videos that I make, there's a link to my other channel down below. And yeah, so I think that's where I'm going to be at. Raga, if you'd like, I can send you my mono red list, which performed decent in paper. Multi, yeah, we'd love to see the list. Links don't work in chat. YouTube doesn't allow links unless you're a moderator. So only moderators and obviously myself can post links. So if you want to just copy and paste, drop in the deck list, that's a good way to do it. Obviously, you can try to individually message each other. And also, if you want, you can join the Discord server where you can post links and everybody can check it out. Regardless, though, hopefully I'll catch you all tomorrow. We're going to play something. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to play something tomorrow. And y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.